left my bag with my other accolades in there. I was salty. I realized it when I got.
You left it?
Yes, I was mad. I'm like, ugh! The belt is the Battleground League of Ohio champion.
Oh, you be battling?
Yeah, going song for song. It's not battle rap, but going song for song. And I am the 2-time Battleground champion, because you're not a champion for real until you defend your belt. And I just did that. Your cousin was there. He seen it all.
That's dope.
I be acting up. You got to catch a show. Mm-hmm.
All right. I think I'm gonna invest in a bunch of these glasses. I like how they fit my face. They're pretty cool. I be getting a lot of compliments too.
Mm-hmm. They look nice.
Thank you. You said you haven't? Hold on 1 second. Let me make sure this mic right. There you go. Okay, I am ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to another great and amazing show. The show is called Just Curious because I'm just a curious person, so I always was one to ask. But we have a great person that I'm gonna be sitting down talking to today. She go by the name of Envy Jazzo. Big Jazzo. That's what she like to be called. She is a Battleground 2-time champion. She's a Ohio Entertainment Award winner 2022. She's also a Famous Friday champ. She has a show that she do every Thursday. Her own podcast, so it's dope. I'm gonna be talking to somebody that be pieing too. And and a bunch of other great stuff. And I'm excited to be sitting down with her. How you doing today?
I'm doing good. You already know it's Big Jazzo, never the little one. Never number 2 to know. Whee! Can we cuss on here?
Yeah, do you?
Okay, I just had to make sure before I got kicked off air or something.
As long as you do the first 2 minutes, after 2 minutes, then you can do your thing.
I got you.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, we good though.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here.
So I want to ask you, like, the envy, like where do you get the envy Jazzo? Where did that come from?
Okay, I got Jazzo. My brother named me Jazzo. They never used to want to let me kick it with them, and they used to rap. So I started rapping. They started letting me hang out with them. And my name is Jasmine, so my brother's like, that's Jazzo. That's Jazzo. And then the envy part, I got that from my auntie, because she said I was going to be a force, I was going to be a threat to everybody, and I was going to go crazy. And she spoke it into existence, because that's actually what I'm doing. And she said, they going to envy you. They going to be mad at you. And they are.
That's good. Yeah, you, every time I see you, you just got a lot of energy. I never even really seen you mad. I don't want to see that part, that side of you. Where do you get like your energy? Like, where does that come from? Like, is it because I'm sure that's contagious, and it probably helped bring a lot of people a day, or make a lot of people day.
Well, I try not to get mad over stuff that I can't control and stuff like that, but we all human, so I have my moments sometimes, but I want to win. Like, I want something out of life. I want something to be left behind from me that, people can learn from and build from themselves, and that helps me keep going. And, like, I wake up like this. Like, I'm just energetic. I don't need no liquor. I don't need no weed. I don't need nothing. I'm just like this. I've always been like this.
She said she high off life.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. So I want to start from the beginning. So you from Cleveland?
Yes, Cleveland, St. Clair.
You from St. Clair? What part?
118 and 117 in that area. And Eddie Road. Oh, wow. All over.
So what elementary did you go to?
Well, I had went to Murata Montessori School. I didn't really go to public school. I only went to one public school, and that was South High when I got to high school.
Okay.
So I went to Catholic and private schools. I went to St. Patrick's, WP out in West Park. And then I was homeschooled for middle school for 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. I was homeschooled. Then I went to South High for high school for their small animal care program, because I used to want to be a vet. I still have a love for animals, but I wanted to go in a different direction.
So you was like the woman Dr. Doolittle?
Yeah, I was working in the zoo at everything.
Oh wow, you worked in the zoo for real?
For a summer internship. Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool. So how was that, like going from going to Catholic school to going to a school like South?
It was very different, but it was okay because I could adapt, and because I grew up on St. Clair, so I was already in the hood. And then like me going to Catholic and private school with all the white folks, it's like I was able to blend in any type of scenery. So, I can turn on my white girl stuff, and, I can get real hood with it too. So I'm good in every hood. So it was just cool. It just came naturally for me.
Yeah.
But also going from the Catholic schools to the public school, it's like the curriculum level was different. So I was advanced and ahead of everybody when I start going to South. I ain't trying to downplay nobody. It's just facts.
Yeah, I grew up in that area, like 105, 123rd Lakeview. I went to Joseph F. Landis and Stephen Howe on that side of town, and then I moved to Harvard when I was like 8-9 years old. So I lived on that side of town too. But I went to public schools my whole life, and then 8th grade I went to a prep school. Okay. So I went from going to school, dressing how I want, to having to wear penny loafers and blazers. I hated
uniform.
I hated dressing like everybody else.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. I had to wear a uniform all up to middle school because I was homeschooled, and then high school they let us wear whatever.
Oh, you was homeschooled?
Yeah.
How was that for you?
I mean, it was cool. I learned a lot of different things and stuff like that. And I had access to many more different classes and stuff like that at a younger age. We were in a co-op, so each family's household housed the different academics. So we had the basics like the math, science, and reading and English and stuff like that. But we also had different classes like astronomy and stuff like that to learn more. And it was cool. And we had our sports. We had our gym. So we had different co-op sports teams. I played softball. I played soccer. So it was cool. It was cool. I mean, I'm glad to have the experience.
That's dope.
It was different. It was different. I didn't have to get up necessarily at 8 o'clock in the morning because the school times didn't always start early in the morning. So that was cool. I got my sleep in.
So you're a musician. So you sing and rap. You do both.
Yes.
So where does that come from? Like, did you like sing in the choir when you was younger? Like, did you play an instrument or anything like that?
Yes, I was the only child in the adult choir with my mom, and I also played the alto saxophone. My father played the saxophone, so I started playing the saxophone, and I also played the clarinet.
Well, that's pretty cool. I played the trumpet when I was in 3rd grade. I actually played at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
That's dope.
Yeah, and I had to get out because my teacher, he's had his like white stuff on the corner of his lip, and he'd be yelling. I'm like, ugh, I gotta get out of here. But it was cool. But that's dope. So you was this in a church? Like, did you sing, or what type of choir was it?
Yeah, it was a Baptist church, and I was in there singing. Okay.
So was you one of them kids like me? I used to be at Sunday school all day, usher board, choir rehearsal, and then you got to be at. That's why I'm churched out now. My parents be mad, like, why you don't be coming? I'm like, I got enough church to last me for the next 30, 35 years.
Yeah, especially hanging out with your grandmother. And I used to be over my grandma's house. We was at church Bible study on Wednesdays and Fridays, and all of that.
Yeah. Sunday
school, regular service. I'm like, dang, we live here. So I feel you on that.
So how was that like? Cause you come up in the same era as me, like the early 2000s. How was Cleveland for you, like coming up in that time frame? Cause we was the baggy clothes like type of era.
That's crazy. Cause I'm actually in a movie called Back to 2005 that I'm just got done filming with the Time Traveler from 2005 and Hayward Flex. So during that time, that was a cool time for me. I was really finding myself and growing up and trying to figure out who I was and where I wanted to go during that era. And I started rapping. I wrote my first rap when I was 11. And it just started progressing more and more and more through that era. So that era taught me a lot. That was like the cap era too.
Yeah, it was.
But I wasn't never a cap rapper. I always kept it real on my raps.
I was just talking to someone a couple of days ago about like what is our sound here in Cleveland? Because when you hear a sound, say like when I say tipping on fofos, what comes to mind to you?
Down Houston.
Yeah, if I say like rolling down the street, sipping on gin juice, what comes to mind for you?
That West Coast, baby. Yeah. Snoop Dogg.
Go music, you know, Nike boots, like that type. What comes to mind for you?
Probably like New York or something like that.
That's DC. They big in the go music,
okay.
Stuff like that. You know, so it's like I always like was trying to figure out like what is our sound. What is our sound to you?
I don't know what they sound is, but me personally, I'm a upbeat, high energetic type of fun sound. That's what I am. Like I don't know, we got a good sound here in Cleveland, and it's so much hidden talent here, and it's like we have so much talent here, but nobody's ever gonna really get to hear it all because everybody's too busy hating on each other and trying to step on each other instead of elevating and coming together, because we could be a bigger force. We could be just like Atlanta, just like the West Coast, better if we all would get together. But as far as the sound, like I don't know, but I don't know. I love my sound though, but I don't know. It's been a lot of people trying to come with like the New York type of sound and that Detroit sound here in Cleveland. So I don't know.
Well, we in the Midwest, so like we kind of get down south, New York, Detroit, because we like right next to like that, like literally everything. But during that 05, between 05 and 07, that was like a cap rap. So that actually was like a sound we had. Even the sound could even be like the culture of what's going on. So when I say gin and juice, they drew drinking that, you know, out there in Cali. So like here, swinging doors, you know, remember everybody used to open their doors and then ride down the street.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that could be a sound if somebody create that. But I feel like a lot of people, as far as musically, they just going off whatever they think is the wave or what's going on, instead of like painting a picture of what's going on here. Because we got a lot of great stuff that do happen, good and bad. So
yeah, I don't go off the wave. It's I can say that there is nobody else out here that sounds like me. I got my own sound. I got my own brand. I don't want to sound like nobody else. I just want to be me. And I love my squeaky voice. I get high, I get crazy, I get real energetic. I'm turned, I'm lit. But, you know, I also be talking about something too. So, you know, we can learn a little bit from me. And I'm an artist that's open to constructive criticism and stuff like that as well. Like, I know I'm a great artist. I don't think I'm the best in the world, but I'm the best in the world. But but I'm also down to take criticism. Like, if you in the studio with me or something like that and I'm recording, I don't mind you saying, hey, Jazz, I feel like you probably should say it like this. You know, or slow it down a little bit or something like that. You know, it's either yay or nay with me. You know, I'm going to take everything to consideration, but, you know, I'm not going to say, oh, my God, why is he telling me what to do? I know what to do. Like, I'm not one of those.
Right. So you actually can, like, really rap. Like, you got, like, bars.
Yeah.
And then but you could switch it up as well. And then I noticed, like, even as far as your videos, you're creative. And I can imagine what you could do, like, if you had like a big budget behind you.
Yes, that's all I'm waiting for.
Cause I seen a video you had. And you was dressed like Chucky with the pigtails and all of that. That was dope. You had all the other monsters around you and stuff like that. Is it an artist that inspired you to have like that creative side to you, as far as like visually?
Missy Elliott. I love her. Grew up to her. Shout out to her. So my creativity, I don't like my stuff looking the same. Like I don't mind being different. I don't mind being the oddball. I don't mind being the black sheep. You know, like I said, I don't like sounding like everybody else. So I'm willing to go outside of the box for my visuals. I don't want the regular, or we standing at the corner store or on grandma's porch or in a parking lot type video and stuff like that. Like, I like characters. I don't mind putting on any type of costume. I don't mind playing any type of position. Like, I like to be different. I like to stand out. So even if you don't like me musically as an artist, you don't like my music, you damn sure gonna respect me for my creativity and what I'm doing. Like, dang, I might not like her song, but she was looking good in that video. Dang, she had on the Chucky outfit. Dang, they did the Flintstones. Dang, they did Princess Jasmine and Aladdin. Like, yeah.
That's dope. Yeah, Missy Elliott, she's a phenomenal artist. Not just what people seen she do, but also what she produced. People don't know, like, she produced a lot of great music.
And wrote a lot of people's songs and stuff.
She's actually about to be the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I think they're inducting her. They're giving her a star.
Yeah, she well deserves that.
Yeah, it's coming. It's coming, like, I think this year. So yep. How do you feel about women in rap right now?
Oh, women in rap, we winning right now. This our time. So if you are a female artist and you want to step out on the scene, or if you're a female artist and you already out on the scene, keep going. This is our time. Like, we can't be stopped. We giving these fellas a run for their money. For sure. For sure. This is our time. The women are really taking over, and I'm happy about that. But I was doing my thing when it was just the dudes doing theirs, but I'm happy now that doors have been opened up for more females and to help me be able to go forward and progress myself.
That's what's up. I noticed, like, cause I haven't, like, formally, like, known you for a while, but I always seen you, like, out, like, whether it be you performing, probably since, like, 2015, 16.
Yeah.
Around that time. And used to perform at Kings and Queens. I threw my very first event there. I noticed that you used to be around the guys, and now you around women. You do a lot of women empowerment stuff. What made you, like, switch, like, far as with that?
Well, I didn't necessarily switch because I'm still down with the guys. Like, I got on my Ugly Gang merch and stuff because that's who used to see me perform with out there at Kings and Queens and stuff like that. But it's like we all just doing our own different things right now. And, like, the way the cards is dealt, I've been around more females and stuff like that. I guess it's just that time all the way around for the women to stick together and kick them doors down.
You think that's your demographic, the women?
Yeah, the women. Yeah, women and some men. Some men can relate to some stuff that I got going on and what I'm talking about and stuff like that. But yeah, woman. I'm a woman. So yeah, for sure.
That's what's up. Yeah, I seen you had performed with my friend Nazy.
I love her, Nazy.
She had an event with Nerve DJs.
Yes.
And you performed and I heard you killed it, and then now you got a show on there.
Yes.
Like, how ironic is that?
That's how I got my show, from that performance. DJ Johnny O saw me perform, so he asked 3 of the ladies that performed that evening to come to the radio show and do an interview. So I came, and I was the only one that left with my own show. My energy was so crazy at the show, and my energy was so crazy on his radio show. He was like, how would you feel about having your own show? I'm like, you just tell me what day and what time. I'm there. Don't ask me that. I'm ready. And been going ever since. And shout out to Johnny O. Like, I love him. Like, he held my slot for my radio show. I had to take some time off from dealing with stuff that I was dealing with and everything, and, like, it's never been no issues, no problems, and I was able to just jump right back in. And my show is still going, same day, same time, every Thursday at 5 p.m. on Nerve DJs Radio, WNRV Power 10. Like, it's crazy.
I know that you interview a lot of artists. Is it anybody else you open interview, or have you interviewed anybody outside of that, the artistry?
Yes, like, it's open for anybody, but it's really for entrepreneurs and people who out here on the ground trying to do their thing. But it's just been coincidentally, like, all just artists and stuff like that. But I actually have a young businesswoman that's coming in on my show tomorrow to talk about her business and how she started and how she's trying to brand herself and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm branching out to different type of people and not just artists.
That's dope. How was the shooting the show and the podcast? Because I know when I first started, I had like people would be canceled, that they'll cancel, they'll be late. It's always stuff that people don't see. How have your experience been like as far as like shooting and podcasting?
I've experienced all of that. I've experienced me getting there and people just canceling at that time that I've got there and stuff like that. I just make the best out of it. Like, I don't get mad over anything I can't control. I mean, it might sting a little bit. I might get a little irritated, but I'm not going to show it because what's the point? You're not going to accomplish nothing from it, putting out that negative energy and stuff like that. I just improvise and I just keep going. Like, they don't show up, I just do a whole show by myself. Talk about the events and stuff that I got going on, play all my music. Like, it's nothing.
Yeah, I had a whole show like interviewing just women, created a platform for them called Speak Up Baby, and I probably had about 10 no shows, may not even answer their phone, just all type of weird stuff. So it be hard working with women sometimes, you know. And even you kept asking me, yeah, let me get in there, and I admire your persistence, and even you just being proficient, you know, being on time, the communication was there. So I know people probably see you as far as your artistry and the podcasting, your shows, your energy, but I would say your professionalism, you know, is on point. That's the type of stuff that I salute you with. So that's what you should hold that that thing you got in your hand, hold that up. So salute to you on that. Yeah,
communication is key. Like, if you're gonna be late or if you have to cancel or anything comes up, like, just reach out to that person. A phone call is only a few seconds to give out important information and let somebody know what's going on. Like, don't leave people wondering. Don't play with people's time, because you got to treat others how you want to be treated. And a lot of people don't do that, but I'm gonna do that, and I'm still gonna be the same me. Even if other people treat me differently or act a certain type of way towards me, I'm still gonna be the same person. I'm not going to let nobody take that away from me. And professionalism and communication is key with me. My mama beat that into my head.
That's good. How do you feel about, like, you know, someone as far as like here making it to a certain level and pulling somebody else up? Do you feel like the level where you at now is people that want to work with you now that may have not wanted to work with you before?
Oh, of course. There's a lot of people that's like that, that want to work with me and or try to mess with me on a different type of level. Yeah, it's like that, and it's crazy, but I'm still the same OG. Like, I mean, I'm gonna be cool with you. I'm gonna welcome you in and stuff like that. We're gonna be cool, but I know who was down with me when I ain't have nothing. I know who was down with me when I ain't had no booty before I went and bought one. I know who was down with me before people start listening to my music and actually giving me a chance and actually acknowledging me when I come into the building. I know who was down with me then. So those are always gonna be the people that I put on the higher pedestal and stuff like that. But I'm always, you know, gonna network and brand. Like, it's elevation. When you elevate yourself, it opens up doors for you to, you know, do business, and other people want to be, you know, meet you and see what you're about. Like, so that only comes natural. So I understand that, but also I know when I was reaching out to certain people, they weren't messing with me. They ain't had no holler for me, like leaving me on red or not responding and stuff like that. And those same people, like, when I come into the spot, Jazzo, what's up? Oh, you gonna come through? Da 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 da. I want you to perform here. It's cool, you know. I'ma take it. I'ma perform. I'ma come through. Because at the end of the day, I'm still networking and branding myself and getting myself out here and getting hurt. So I'm cool with it, however it come.
Oh, so you kind of like glossed over something like real smooth, like, so you got like you was like skinny and now you like working with a little something now.
Yeah, I was skinny. I was head of the little booty squad. I was
little booties. Guys like little booties too.
Yeah, they do. I know they do because they was loving me. But it's like I just wanted to change, and My daughter had ended up passing away. I had a baby May 23rd, 2021, and my daughter ended up passing away 10 days later on June 2nd, 2021. So this time right now is like a very sensitive time for me. And then her funeral was on June 18th. So like, I really don't like this type of time right now, but I'm cool. You know, I have my moments and I have my different days and stuff like that, but I'm cool. So I used all that pain and turned it into drive and turned it into progression. And I wanted to do something to make me feel better because I was so depressed and I had like dove into a deep tunnel. Like I wasn't going anywhere. I wasn't eating. I didn't want nobody to be around me. I didn't want nobody talking to me. I was just depressed, just crying. So I wanted to do something to make me feel better. So the first thing I did was I got out of that hole. I went and got me a butt. I went and bought one. I went and got me a BBL. So because I was hating myself for a second because of everything that was going on. But you know, God, you can't question God and his decisions, and I just take it as he wanted my angel to be home with him. My daughter was too premature. That's the reason why she ended up passing away early. Her lungs had ended up collapsing and stuff like that, so that's how she ended up passing away early. So that I went and got that BBL, and it boosted up my confidence. It got me back on track a little bit, you know, and I started doing other things like, you know, going back to the studio because that's my happy place. I love music and I'm going to continue to make music whether I get on or go where I want to be with my career, or, you know, if I just stay local, I'm still going to create because I love the art. So I just been taking necessary steps to just, you know, build myself up. So yeah, I went from being skinny to big booty Judy.
Having that thing on you.
Yeah, dragging that wagon.
Oh, man.
Little booty still matter. Mine just got a little fatter. I still love y'all. I'm still representing y'all.
Yeah. And God bless, you know, to your baby. I had my first daughter. She a year old now.
Congratulations.
So yeah, yep. Her name's Melanie. Melanie Starr Gordon.
Oh.
Yeah. So but I know you recently had a loss, you know. I believe it was your nephew.
Yeah, my nephew, Sir Keontae Van Zant Jackson. Yeah, he was murdered. He was shot in the face late Sunday, and yeah, it is crazy because his father, my oldest brother, he was murdered when he was 23 and I was 18, and now his son, who was 19, had his life taken away from senseless violence. And the young man, well, I know one of the guys, they are in custody, and the other individual, they're looking for him and they released his name. And I had put it on my Instagram and people were messaging me like they all went to school together and they all graduated together. So it's always the people that's closest to you that bring you your demise. And that's crazy. So, and it's crazy how that happened with him during this time when I'm already, you know, feeling a little bit low because of my daughter and stuff. So it's like stuff just hits you, and it hits you hard. So I just try to, like, you know, use that pain and that frustration into just being successful. Cause I'm gonna win for them. I'm gonna win for my angels who aren't here right now. I'm gonna win for them. I'm gonna win for my nephew. I'm gonna win for my daughter. I'm gonna win for my brother. I'm gonna win for all my other fallen angels who aren't here right now on earth with me, who are here in spirit. So yeah, and I appreciate you saying something about that. You did your research.
Hey, I'm the one and only.
Yeah, you doing your thing. The introduction was great. I'm like, oh yeah, Ohio Entertainment Award winner. Oh yeah, Battleground winner. Oh yeah, Famous Friday channel. Like, he know me. Yeah. He know me. Oh yeah, I'm also undefeated right now too.
So you be battle rapping for real? Like, well, you said it's song for song?
Yeah, it's song for song.
Oh, okay. So like, what, you know, how does that process work? Like, somebody can just challenge you and take your belt?
I mean, they got to sign up for the Battleground when the next one is June 25th. And I keep telling people they done messed up when they gave it to me because I ain't giving it back. You're not getting this belt back. And I say it loud and I say it proud, because when I put on a performance, I'm putting on a show. It's not gonna be me just walking back and forth with the microphone and stuff like that. Like, no, we not doing that. Like, I'm too extra to be plain and bland. So anybody want to try to come take a look at the belt or take a picture with it, because you ain't gonna take it. Sign up for the battleground on June 25th. Come through. Let me see what you're working with. 2-time Battleground League champion of Ohio, female. Yeah,
I know that's
let's
right.
go.
That's what's up. I want to kind of switch it up a little bit. It was a clip that went viral. Ayana and Ebony K. Williams, and it was they asked her would she date a bus driver. How do you feel about? Did you see that?
No, I didn't see that.
Oh, you didn't hear about that? Okay, so they asked her would she date a bus driver, and she said if he owned the bus.
Oh man.
So it was kind of like, a lot of people feel like she kind of shitted on just the average worker or man, that provide the truck driver, the police officer, the school teacher, anybody, that plumber, like anybody that do some type of work to make the economy go. Like, how you feel about that?
I do not agree with her. I never been like the gold digging type of woman and stuff like that. Like, we want a woman. We want a man, who make his own money and can take care of us and do nice things for us and stuff like that. But I don't have a problem if dating a bus driver or something like that. He got a job. If he providing and he taking care of you and treating you good and stuff like that, what's the problem? Especially if you're not out here owning a bus yourself. How can you say you want to just date the bus owner? Nah, I ain't down with that. If you're a hardworking man and you out there getting that coin and busting your ass, or you out here protecting and serving, or you making sure children getting back and forth from school, I salute you. And if I am looking, if you can come holler at me, if.
I know that's right. Yeah, a lot. It went viral, and people still. You see, I'm talking about it right now. I was thinking about maybe doing a panel on that, because a lot of women did actually agree with her. They want a guy to be the entrepreneur, or just to be, high value man, or make over 6 figures, or be like a millionaire.
It takes time to get there. You don't just start being a millionaire, making 6 figures overnight. Like, you start off being the bus driver and stuff like that. Then possibly you can get your own company and own the buses. Then possibly you can sell that company and make a lot of residual income off that company, and then be CEO or not have to work no more. Like, it's steps to that. It don't just happen overnight. And if you out here just looking for a man that's already set, like, it's cool, you want to secure your future or yourself, but it's like, I'm not worried about no man's pockets. I'm making my own money. So what a man has is only assisting me, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not the type of woman that's gonna just sit home and let somebody take care of me anyway. 2 bags is always better than one. And also, if you want your man to be better, how about you help him and elevate him? And mess with a man who's going to help you and elevate you, and be a team and start off with a solid foundation, so y'all can make it to the top and rise together and make those 6 figures. Instead of feeling like you just going to go outside and find a man with 6 figures that's just going to say, oh yeah, I want you. Why he want you? He making 6 figures. What you got going on?
Exactly. That's a key point, because I feel like a lot of people ask for somebody with the money, or they want someone with a certain look, but what value do you have to give to that person? Yeah,
what do you have to offer? What are you bringing to your table? Do you even have a table? Talking about you want somebody to bring something to your table. Do you even have one?
Exactly.
Yeah, people really crazy these days. Like, I ain't into all that.
That's good. I'm gonna throw a couple words out, and I just want you to give like a sentence or two, about whatever that word you that comes to your head. Ugly gang.
Ugly gang, but I'm bad enough to bag your bitch. That's about loyalty and a, brotherhood. Even though I'm not a boy, them my brothers. That's the gang. I love them. I love them. They part of the reason why I'm where I'm at today. This beat by he made all my beats starting off, and he was taking me around all the different locations, getting me, connections with different people to be able to perform and stuff like that. Because I had just started getting back into the game around 2015, 16 when you was seeing me at the Kings and Queens. And shout out to my brother. And shout out to Fliz, that's my cousin.
Cleveland.
Cleveland is the city where we come from. Yes, Cleveland. I love Cleveland. I'm always going to love Cleveland. Cleveland. I love Cleveland. The air I breathe is Cleveland. I'm so Cleveland. I'm so Ohio. Like, I'm a Buckeye because I'm nuts, okay? Because I go crazy. Yeah, Cleveland. I love Cleveland. I want to make it out of here, but I love it. This is where I'm from. You see it on me. You can smell it on me.
Love.
Oh my God, I love love. And so many people play with that word love. But like, I'm the type of person, like, don't tell me you love me. I mean, you can, but you got to show me you love me. If you show me you love me, that's better than any words.
OEA Awards.
I'm coming for y'all again this year. I want y'all to shine mine up real nice and pretty because I'm coming. Last year I was nominated for 3 awards. The year before that I was nominated for 2, and the year before that I was nominated for 2, and then I finally took one home this past November 2022, the first of many more to come.
Okay. Studio Black Box.
I love it here. The vibe, everything, the feng shui. Being here with you, getting interviewed by you, because I've been trying to get in here for a long time, and I finally got it. I'm living the vibe. It's cozy here. I could stay here.
Nerve DJs.
Nerve DJs, DJ Johnny O. Oh my God, I love Nerve DJs. They giving me the platform to be able to showcase other people's talent and not just my own, because I'm not just doing this for myself. Like you said earlier, I'm not all the way up here, but I'm a little bit up here, and it's still other people who's starting off and stuff like that. So I'm reaching down and bringing them up with me, helping them out the best way I can, but still progressing and doing stuff for myself as well.
Independent.
Me, baby, all day, every day, out here on the grind, getting mine, putting my time in, putting my work in, blood, sweat, and tears in. Let's go.
Last one, Envy Jazzo.
The big one, never the little one, never number 2 to no bitch. Singer, rapper, artist, entrepreneur, a battleground champion, actress, because I'm in a few movie productions that's going to be coming out this year. Well, actually coming out this summer. The Table That Turned, that I was in The Cap, Toxic. I'm in a web series called Love is Evil, and also I'm filming for another movie, The Last Song, and a lot of other things. Big Jazzo.
That's what's up. Yeah, actually, me and my partner, we went to the Cap, the premiere. We seen you in there.
Are you seeing me?
We seen them kneecaps. We was looking. Yeah, we seen you. I just want to say, like, typically when I do my interviews, I try to go into that inside the person and try to see exactly who they are. And even as a an entertainer, an artist, most people that watch and know truly who you are is going to make them want to go watch your movie, go listen to your music, buy your merch or whatever you got going on. So, but I want to say, I got a lot more, just admiration and respect for you just because of the things that you've been going through all the losses, the trials, the tribulations, and you've been doing music since you was 11, and I know, like, really going at it 14, 15 till now, you know what I'm saying? You still, foot's on the pavement. So a lot of times people think that it's just easy, or I ain't nobody gonna give me a shot, but then you got somebody like yourself going through all this stuff and you still, doing your thing. So I just want to let you know that I appreciate you and I respect you and I love what you're doing, your energy. Because I always see, I'm like, man, she be always so like, she be on 10, like, but she's so happy. like that's what's up. Like, that's a good thing. But now, seeing that you like that and knowing that you've been through that, I could do nothing but salute you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Like, it does get discouraging at times. And this is also an expensive business. Like, going out here, getting your songs mixed and mastered and buying the beat and studio time and all of that. And then the videos and the outfits and the makeup and the wigs and all that type of stuff. That stuff get expensive. And I spare no expense on myself. So, yeah, it's costing me money. It's costing me time, my sleep, because I barely get sleep. But I work a full-time job as well. So it is crazy. Like, almost every day on my calendar is like booked. I try to keep myself doing something. That's why I got my hand in so many pots and I'm doing so many productions at one time, because something gonna jump off. Something is gonna jump off. I also started my own reality show, which I'm going through some little kinks and stuff right now with the person who's doing the camera work for me right now. But I got one episode. But I'm not going to drop the episode until I have another episode to follow up with. So that'll be coming soon. Because I don't want to be one of those people that drop the episode and they're like, what's next? What's next? Like, no, I'm going to build up the anticipation and they're going to want more. So I'm not going to drop it until I have more to give them. Because I don't want to lose that attention once I got it.
Exactly.
Because it'd be hard to get it back sometimes. But I was able to do it one time. I took a year off dealing with the loss of my daughter. And I just came back just going hard, and everybody's competition. You saw me. I'm jumping off on top of stuff. I'm bringing props. I'm going crazy. The last battleground, I had a whole battle performance. Like, I came in there on my noble steed. I came in there on a horse. I had my friend dressed in a horse costume, and I had on a medieval Egyptian princess type outfit on. And then Haybert came out. He had on his Roman gladiator outfit and stuff. And we had swords, and we had a fight to the death before I performed. And I just went off from there. And then I had a stripper come out the cut. Like, it's just so much stuff going on. So if you think you come in the battleground taking my belt, you're going to have to bring your A game, because believe me, and I go last too, I'm going to see you. And whatever I already got prepared, I'm going to go even harder based off of you. So let's go.
And yeah, people don't understand. You definitely got to invest. Like, everything costs. And if you in the same spot and you haven't truly invested in your craft, that's why. Yeah. Because I seen you had a billboard. You got all type of stuff that, and that stuff costs money. Like, I know. So if you want to get to where she at, or even higher, invest. That's what it's about. Is it any advice you would give to, like, an up and coming artist, that's coming out of high school and that's what they want to do? Like, what advice would you give to that 18-year-old coming out of high school that want to go into music and do what you're doing now?
If this really what you want to do, you got to keep at it. You can't let up. You can't listen to what nobody got to tell you, because I heard so many times that I couldn't rap, that I'm washed up, that I'm too old to be rapping, that I'm corny, that I'm lame, and I didn't let that stop me, and I'm not going to let it stop me. And those people who were saying those stuff about me, they down here. You don't even see them. Where they at? They ain't got nothing going on. So you got to believe in yourself. And whatever you want out of this, you have to put into it. It's not cheap. You got to be ready to spend some money. Your quality has to be there. The energy has to be there. And just network. Be smart. Don't just independent. Being an independent artist is the best way right now. You don't need to sign to anybody, especially if they can't do more for you than what you're doing for yourself. You got to put your best foot forward, and you just got to go after what you want. If you want that prize, you got to go get it, but it's not going to be easy, and it's not going to be handed to you, and it's not going to happen overnight. And be careful who you deal with. A lot of people like to be around you because they feel like you gonna help them get somewhere. It be the fake. Dang, I don't know what's going on right now. It be the fake love, the fake energy, and it be a lot of people that you feel like should be there for you, like your family and your friends and stuff like that. Sometimes they be your number one haters. Don't let that discourage you. Don't let that take you down, because you gonna have some times where you gonna perform, nobody gonna show up. But that don't mean don't put on your tip top performance. I'm gonna go hard whether it's one person or 1,000 people there. You gonna feel like I'm in the arena somewhere going crazy, like I'm in Summer Jam or I'm at the BET Awards. Anytime I perform, I'm not about to lack. So you just gotta keep going. You gotta want it. You gotta believe it. You gotta speak it into existence, and you will have it.
And then we got clap for her. That's how they be doing on the other show. Yeah, that sounds like you'd be doing the commencement speech or something like that. That's what's up. But yeah, you definitely right. Like, my first event, 10 people showed up, you know, and I went from 10 people showing up to hundreds of people showing up, you know, or people like, oh man, you got to be a part of this crew, or you got to be with these people. Like, no, I build my own camp. I build my own team, you know, and then that's how you continue to go. And then now people want to work with you because they see what you got going on. You know, everything you see now, like I remember I used to literally had to pay everybody for everything, you know.
Now they volunteering.
Now they pay us to rent everything, from the buildings to the cars to the mics.
I know that's right.
To the speakers. Like, even if they want some girls to show up to the event, you know, whatever you need, you know, I ain't the plug, I'm the outlet.
Yes, so, I know that's right.
That's how you gotta do. You gotta position yourself, you know, and definitely put yourself out there. Don't be afraid, like you said. Anything you want to leave the people with? Be
different and be yourself. Don't do what everybody else doing. Be different, and that'll take you somewhere, because you got to stand out. You can't be in a pool of 500 people who want to do the same thing and think that you're going to get the chance that you deserve. It don't happen like that. You got to stand out, be different, make them say, oh, well, what's different about you to make them choose you over these other 499 people.
There you have it. Big Jazzo.
Never the little one.
Yeah. So just curious, and we out just like that.
And also, before we leave, I'm throwing my first event this Saturday, May 13th. It's a Mother's Day sneaker ball, and it's real sensitive for me. So come out, put that shit on. We're gonna have fun. I got a lot of artists performing and stuff like that. It's gonna be crazy. It's my first event, so I want to see how it's gonna turn out. I'm excited about that.
Where can people find you?
Follow me on all social media at ENVY_JAZZO, or you can just type in Big Jazzo. However you want to, whatever your flavor. I got enough for you to savor. Just follow me and I'll holler at you later.
Man, you got all the bars. I can't go down to Candy Out. All right, we out just like that. Peace.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming.
Yes.